Good morning, family. It's the one and only David Andre Hines. Welcome back to another session of Rise and Grind, where we focus on personal and self-development and working on getting that life that you deserve. You know you deserve that life. What are you going to do to get it? Before we get started, hit the thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the channel, smack the bell notification so you can be notified when I drop new videos. But message of today is fight back. I heard Mike Tyson say once, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. And what that means is in life, when everything is going accordingly, when everything is falling into place, we're comfortable, right? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Everything's going good, feel good, right? But soon as life hits you with a haymaker, we get discouraged and get depressed. You know, not everybody, most of us, but we gotta understand that it's not a matter of if bad times or hard times is going to happen. It's when they happen, right? Because everybody go through hard times. It's not one person on the planet that doesn't see hard times or go through hard times. So we must know that when we do go through these hard times, one, they don't last, especially if you understand that hard times are specifically made for you to grow. So instead of going through hard times, we got to have the mindset to grow through hard times, right? Because you cannot get to the next level if you're seeking to get to the next level. You can't get to the next level without growing first, and you can't grow without knowing how to handle your hard times. Like they say, before it gets worse, before it gets greater, right? And that's the truth, because when it gets worse, you're mentally getting stronger. You're understanding something about yourself. You're learning something about yourself when you're going through these hard times. Not everybody, most of us, but for the ones that don't, we tend to turn to alcohol or turn to drugs or get depressed. It's just a bunch of different things that we decide to do other than grow through our hard times that makes life 10 times more harder for us. So we got to understand that these hard times, they don't last at all, especially if we're looking at a hard time like, oh, this is an opportunity for me to grow. Like, what aspect of my life am I going to grow in? You know what I'm saying? Because before it gets greater, it's going to get worse. You got to understand that. Just like when it's a massive storm, after a storm, what happens? We see rainbows, right? Or when the night is at its darkest time, you're able to see stars. So don't look at these hard times as, oh man, I was doing this right, I was doing this right, I was doing that right, and how this is going to happen to me. It's supposed to happen to you because you're getting ready to level up. You can't level up until you know how to go through and learn from the hard times that's going on in your life right now. And these punches that life throws at us, it can be different situations for different people. We might lose somebody that's near and dear to us. We might get sick ourselves. We might lose our job or hit a financial block. It's just a bunch of different things that how life comes at you. And if you're not prepared for hard times to come, life can hit you and knock you out. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important to hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. And the way you prepare for the worst is simply understanding that, okay, everything's going good. Something bad has to happen. You know what I'm saying? And it only makes sense that to level up, you have to go through, you know, the mishaps in life. So remembering, hey, hard times is going to happen. It won't last forever. What can I do to get through it faster or grow through it faster? how I like to use it. What can I do to grow through it and understanding? Oh, once it's over, it's on to the next. I'm on a different level, and once I get to that different level, once you maneuver in that space, you got to always remember, look out for the next bad thing that's going to happen. Because like I said, man, it happens to everybody. There's not one person on this planet that hard times don't happen to. So when life throws you these jabs and life throws these haymakers at you, don't ball up with your back against the ropes. Fight back. Throw your punches back, man. You got to keep going. That's the only way you survive. That's the only way you get stronger. That's the only way you grow, is to, you know, take the fight head on. Understand that you in a fight. You know what I mean? You got to understand that you in a fight. It's life gonna throw some punches, and instead of trying to avoid them, bobbing and weaving the punches, you got to face them head on and throw some punches of your own. That's the only way you're gonna get through it. That's the only way you're gonna grow through it. So remember, man, hard times don't last at all. Especially when you understand hard times are put in place specifically for you to grow through them. We're not made to go through hard times. We're made to grow through the hard times. Like, honestly, ask yourself, ask yourself, has there ever been a hard time or a time in your life where things went wrong, and once you got over that, you wasn't a better person? Tell me you didn't get stronger. Tell me that you didn't get more confident. That you can't tell yourself that. You'll be lying if you say that you didn't. But understand that hard times is gonna come. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And preparing for the worst, you hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. It's nothing wrong with preparing for the worst. You just simply understanding hard times is gonna come, and what aspect of my life am I about to grow in next? But that's all I got for you guys today. Remember, positivity is greater than negativity. I love you guys, and fight back, man. Don't let life knock you out, man.